Hi, today I'm going to show you how to thread the Gloria, or Triumph if you're in America, Babylock, as an overlocking machine with 4 threads. Currently this is thread up as a cover stitch, and earlier today I showed you how to thread this, and then I used it to make this top. So I used it as an overlocker to sew all the seams, and then I finished it, changed it back to a cover stitch and cover stitched the hems around the wrist and hem of the top. So I hope you find this little tip on how to thread your overlocker useful, and this uses air threading, so if you don't have that, let me know down below and I will do a video on how to thread a non-air threading machine. And just ignore the cat meowing because she wants to eat again. Anyway, have a good day. Today I thought I would show you how to thread my Gloria Babylock as an overlocker so that I can sew a t-shirt today. So first thing, I open it up, change it to threading. I've got my foot up, and I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and keep my arm out of it. But you'll see these metal things pop into place, and that will allow for air threading, which is amazing if any one of you have ever tried threading an overlocker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 needles. So I'm putting overlocker needle 2, which goes through here, clips through there, and then goes in here, and I have got needle 2 in, but I don't have needle 1 in. So now I'm just going to thread needle 2. It does have an automatic needle threader. I haven't played with that to figure it out yet. I actually find it easier to use tweezers to get it in the hole. I could figure out how to use the automatic needle threader too, but that'll be another day. Because I've had a manual threader overlocker for many years, I'm not too fussed about that part, as long as I have a pair of long tweezers. So I'm putting that to the back, and then I'm going to get the other thread, put it in overlocker needle 1, because I'm going to set this up as a 4 thread overlocker. So put that through there, through that, under there, up and over, and I need another needle. And a screwdriver that's got a square tip like an Allen key. So I need to put my needle in, so I put pointy down first. I've just put cream on my hands because the next thread was sticking to me. While it doesn't seem I have a lot of room to play, apparently it's more room than some of the other ones. So this machine changes from overlocking to cover stitch, which means changing different things. So now I'm just going to thread needle 1, which is to the left of needle 2. And black is an amazing colour to sew with, isn't it? We all love black. Not. So I think I've twisted those two together. I'm just going to put one on one side. I want to put that one on that side. And I'll put this one on this side of the little metal bit. And then I'm going to use this woolly nylon thread in the lower looper. So I put these nets on because it helps keep them together. So the lower looper is this fourth one. Click it through the back there, click it there, and then you need a special little thing that came with it, which I have had to replace because it was a bit rough. I keep it in the Ziploc bag because you'll see how fine it is. Very fine. So one end is no thread, is dead straight, and the other end has got a little loop. So what we want to do is grab our tweezers and push the thread through the loop of the woolly thread threader. So I'm just making sure I haven't twisted that. And then the straighty bit, put through the hole named L, and we just push that through gently until it comes out the other end, which you can see came out here. And then we can pull that through just gently until the thread comes out. So that was one woolly nylon, and then you want to push it to the back. Just going to put that under there. And then we're going to get the other one. And you want to ensure that it comes out of the top. And that's going to be the upper looper position. And that goes into the third place around that hook. And then again, we grab our tweezers and we put it through the thread looper. And then we're going to put it in the one labelled U for upper looper. Until you see it come out of the next spot. This one seems to be getting stuck. I can see it here, so I'm just going to help it along for that little bit. I don't know why it keeps getting stuck in this spot. But there's a little bit just to get out of that hole at the top, the subsidiary loop. No, I was about to call it the wrong thing then. So I finally got that through, and I put that to the back because you've got your subsidiary looper out. You've got your needle up because I'm going to use the overlocker bit. And now that I've finished threading, if you ever forget that you've got this set on threading, you won't be able to close it, which is just a gentle reminder. So don't force it. Everything clips into place once it's ready. Before I lose anything, I will put these things away, and then I'll get a scrap of my fabric that I'm going to sew today and test it for you. What I'm making is a t-shirt, which I'll share in a separate video, because I need to make a little something for me. So this is the fabric I'm using, which is a rayon spandex. And this is just a scrap which I'm going to put together. Put the foot underneath the foot, put the foot down, and I'm going to check the settings. So there's a quick guide that comes with the machine, and it is a quick reference guide. So this is for chain cover stitch, which I'm not doing, overlocking, and I'm doing a 4-thread, these are all 3-thread, 4-thread overlock. So it says to have it on stitch A, which is here, the wave selector on overlock, which is there, and the width, which is this one. And actually, I don't know if you can see it, but you'll see this, maybe if I open it up, you'll see the knife adjust. It gets further away, which will make a wider stitch, and closer together, which will make a narrow stitch. So it's saying the ideal width is between 6.5 to 7.5. So that is currently on 6. So I'm going to, sorry, it was on 5.5. That is 6 and 6.5. I'm going to do it on 6.5. And the length 2.5 to 4. I've got that on about, I'm moving that to 3. That is the stitch length. So I'm going to close that up and see if that's going to do it. We've got the upper loop selector to up, blade position is up, knife cover on, and the subsidiary looper was open, which was this one. All right, let's do a little test. That was great, wasn't it? I've not made anything with this fabric before. And sort of had a false start, but it's quite a nice stitch. You can see that. And the woolly will allow that little give, the woolly thread. And it's got a little bit of extra safety in there. And then when you open her up, it's finished quite nicely. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.